a group of students, musicians from Ireland is in town as part of celebrations for the Irish National Day, also known as St. Patrick's Day. This week, well, they're called, or this week it's happening, and they're called the Traditional Music Society, or TRADSOC, from the University College Cork in Ireland. They're with us now in the studio. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us. Morning. Morning. Come on, introduce yourselves and tell us about the instrument that you've brought.
So my name is Sophie.
Hi, Sophie.
This is a harp. This is the national emblem of Ireland. So you can see it on our coins, on Guinness glasses. Yeah, it's all over the world.
Fantastic stuff.
It's very international. So yeah, it's quite tricky to transport. I've brought it all the way over from Cork. But
great to have you, Sophie.
My name is Aoife, and this is a button accordion, and I play the tuba as well. And yeah, it's not as big as the harp, but it's definitely heavy enough. Like,
a little easier to travel with.
Yeah, a little easier.
Hi, my name is Iona and I play the fiddle. So it's pretty much the same as a violin, but it's just, we call it a fiddle because that's, I guess, the style that we play it in for Irish traditional music, I'm sure.
My name's Donica and I play the flute, traditional flute, so it's different to a classical flute, it's made out of wood. And I also play harp, but I think Sophie's got the short straw this week. On flute.
My name's Ellie and I play fiddle as well. So yeah, ditto what Iona said.
My name is Stephen. I play the flute and the accordion, but I'm going to be trying something different today as well.
You're playing the shoes today.
Yeah, playing the shoes.
It's great to have you guys, and it's great to sort of have a peek at a little bit of traditional Irish culture. You've been in Manila just for the last couple of days. What's it been like for you? What's the experience been like?
It's been amazing so far. Like, we've only flew in Sunday evening, so we haven't been here very long. But it's just so different to Ireland. Like,
I'm sure.
Yeah, like even the weather. Like last week at home, we had snow, so the weather is very different here. It's much hotter. And we did a bit of sightseeing yesterday. We had a lovely morning yesterday. We went to Intramuros in Manila, so that was really interesting to get a bit of the culture of the Philippines.
Right.
And yeah, it's just amazing. Like, everyone here is just so nice. Like, just, I think everyone's lovely, like, the whole time.
It's good to hear. Well, it's a great way for us to sort of exchange cultures and sort of learn a little bit more about each other's cultures. Tell us about this. You're obviously here to celebrate traditional Irish music, and also to help us understand what St. Patrick's Day is all about. Who wants to take that one? What is St. Patrick's Day all about?
So St. Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland, and we thought to have brought Christianity over to the country. So we celebrate that every year on March the 17th. So it's a huge celebration. It's a national holiday, and lots of small villages and towns and big cities all over Ireland celebrate by holding parades. So people get out in big troops to kind of gather as a community to celebrate. That's a really big thing.
It's a little bit of a different celebration, obviously, when you're in other countries versus how St. Patrick's Day is traditionally celebrated in Ireland, as I understand it. What would be the biggest difference? I mean, it's a lot of parades, a lot of green. Is it the same way in Ireland? I mean,
yeah, very much so.
Yeah,
I think.
pretty much.
It's a great chance, I think, for people abroad and in Ireland to kind of gather and to celebrate being Irish.
All things Irish, yeah.
Exactly.
So what is unique about traditional Irish music?
I guess it has like a fairly special place in like our overall culture. When you think of Irish culture, you kind of think of the Irish language, dance, and music and song as well. So yeah, Irish music is definitely like a central part of that. And we were just talking earlier about how we spend the whole summer traveling around to Irish traditional festivals, which are held like up and down the country. At this stage, you could go to one probably every weekend. And it's also like an oral tradition, or an oral ones that we learned mostly by ear. And then, like, I know so many tunes that I have no idea where we got them from. Just learn them from friends and stuff like that.
Is there a particular quality to it though? Is it happy music? Is it sad music? Is it celebratory music? All music, I suppose, is celebratory. But is there a particular quality to Irish music?
It kind of varies. Like, we play tunes with different time signatures, and both major and minor keys. And probably one feature of Irish music is like a modal key. So a lot of our tunes are a kind of a mix of minor and major, which is not really seen in any other style of music. So that's quite interesting. It's both happy and sad at the same time.
It is. It's very unique, isn't it? Tell us a little bit about some of the activities that you guys have planned. Obviously, you've been performing, sharing the music. What have you got, or what have you been doing in terms of sharing the music and the culture, and what else is lined up for you?
So we've had a really busy couple of days while we've been over here, and today is no exception. So we're actually heading over to the
You're
university.
starting early here.
Yeah, it's okay. We're still on a bit of Irish time, so
Yeah.
I think it's like 10 or 11 o'clock p.m. in Ireland. So we're still on Irish time, but we're heading over to the University of the Philippines to talk to music students there about Irish traditional music. And then we have some big performances tonight as part of the embassy visit before we actually head over to Hong Kong
Right,
tomorrow.
yeah.
So we've got a flight over there, and we'll spend the rest of the week there celebrating over there. So
Fantastic.
busy week, but I think we're
Fantastic.
really all enjoying it. It's been such a wonderful experience.
Right, it's been a wonderful experience, I think, for everybody who's heard you guys perform, and I hope that we can ask you guys to do that. But before we let you go, I don't know, how long have you been in the traditional Irish music scene? Have you grown up playing these instruments? How much experience have you guys got? I mean, I heard you guys practicing. It sounds like you guys have been at it for a lifetime. You guys are experts. Have you been playing the harp for a long time?
Yeah, I started when I was 7. I'm
Yeah?
22 now.
Okay.
So
So it's been a while?
Yeah.
I think what we were saying earlier, like it's very like a generational kind of family thing as well. So my mum played flute, and then I kind of took it up, and I think most of us would come from musical families, so we kind of learned from our families that way.
Right. Okay. Does that mean that your mom or your dad played the harp, or did your mom or your dad play the flute?
Yeah, my mum played the flute, and I think we all had music in the family anyway. Yeah.
A lot of local influences, I think. There's a thing in Ireland called Coltis, and it's actually
How's that?
international. It's called Coltis.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a club or whatever for Irish traditional music and dance and song. And it's international. I think there's branches in Japan and America and all over the world. So yeah,
Right.
a lot of us get involved through that.
Are you kind of expected to get into it? If your folks played an instrument, you naturally is it expected that you play yourself?
I think it's a little bit of osmosis. I think
Yeah.
the more you're exposed to it as kids, the more I know for myself, like being exposed
Born with a
to
fiddle
it.
in your hand?
But I guess the more you're exposed to it as kids, the more you just naturally pick it up. And then I think all of us just enjoyed it so much, we stuck with it all these years on.
Yeah.
Fantastic. It's great to have you guys here. Thank you so much for sharing this little slice of Irish culture. And I'm looking forward to hearing a little bit more. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
But before we let you go, we can't let you go without the opportunity of having a little sample of what traditional Irish music is all about. So the stage is yours, guys. Give us a sample.
1, 2, 3, 4.